Every word you speak is building your future or quietly destroying it. And the shocking truth is that most people have no idea how much spiritual weight their daily language is carrying, yet you keep wondering why certain cycles refuse to break, why certain prayers feel delayed, and why certain battles seem to follow you even after you've begged God for deliverance, because hidden inside your everyday vocabulary are seeds that either attract heaven's alignment or open doors you never intended to unlock. You don't realize that when Proverbs 18:21 says, "Death and life are in the power of the tongue," it's not poetic symbolism, but a spiritual law functioning constantly whether you pay attention or not. And that's why the enemy doesn't always attack you with storms. Sometimes he attacks you with suggestions, hoping you'll repeat them, hoping you'll call yourself tired, broken, unlucky, alone, or not enough. Because once you speak it, you authorize it. You might think you're just venting, but spiritually, you're writing the script the enemy will try to perform in your life. And this is the first hidden insight. Every careless word is a seed that never stays small. Jesus warned in Matthew 12:36 that even idle words are recorded, meaning heaven weighs what you call just talking, and that should sober you, because negative speech doesn't simply describe your reality. It shapes it, sets its atmosphere, and influences what you expect without you even knowing. The second insight is even more unsettling. You often speak curses over yourself disguised as jokes, sarcasm, or habit, saying things like, "I'm so unlucky," "My life is always a mess," "This is just who I am," or "Nothing ever works out," not realizing you're agreeing with a narrative God never wrote for you, a narrative that contradicts Romans 8:28 and Jeremiah 29:11. And the spiritual realm doesn't filter your words through your mood. What you say consistently becomes what you believe internally, and what you believe internally becomes what you unconsciously live out. The third insight is that heaven responds to faith-filled declarations, but hell responds to fear-filled statements, which means your daily language determines which kingdom you give volume to. When you speak in fear, doubt, or defeat, you amplify the enemy's lies, but when you speak in truth, gratitude, and authority, you amplify God's promises, and this is why the enemy fights your mouth so fiercely. He knows if he can control what you say, he'll eventually influence what you see. Think about how many battles in Scripture were won by words before actions. Joshua spoke victory before marching around Jericho. David declared triumph before ever facing Goliath. Jesus rebuked storms with a sentence, and even creation itself began with God saying, "Let there be," a pattern that reveals a warning. Your words move in the unseen before your feet move in the natural, and if you speak defeat, you walk toward defeat. But if you speak purpose, you walk into purpose. Another hidden truth is that your daily speech reveals your spiritual diet. Luke 6:45 says, "Out of the abundance of the heart the mouth speaks," meaning if negativity flows from you effortlessly, it's because it's growing somewhere inside you, and you can't speak healing while feeding yourself bitterness, just like you can't speak faith while consuming constant fear. And here's the part that many people ignore. Heaven often waits for your agreement before releasing breakthrough, because agreement is a spiritual principle. Amos 3:3 asks, "Can two walk together unless they agree?" And if you're asking God for miracles while speaking words that contradict those miracles, you're spiritually walking in two different directions, requesting one thing while reinforcing the opposite with your own tongue. Your words are not harmless habits. They are spiritual invitations, either drawing in God's order or allowing chaos to settle comfortably in your life. And this is why you feel spiritual tension after speaking in anger or frustration, Your spirit recognizes you just planted something your future will have to confront. And maybe this is the part you secretly needed to hear. You can't keep calling yourself the names life gave you and then expect to walk in the identity God gave you. You can't keep declaring, "I'm alone," while heaven is saying, "I am with you." Isaiah 41:10. And you can't speak like a victim while praying for victory, because the kingdom you echo becomes the kingdom you experience. If you want to change the atmosphere of your life, you must first change the language of your life, because transformation begins in the mouth long before it is seen in the mirror. And yes, it will feel strange at first to speak life when you feel broken, to speak hope when you feel exhausted, to speak purpose when you feel lost. But your emotions are not your master. Your words guide your emotions, not the other way around. So here is the challenge that will shift your entire spiritual trajectory. Guard your mouth like a doorway, because it is one. Every sentence is either allowing darkness to enter or commanding it to flee. Every affirmation is building a future you will eventually inhabit. And every declaration is either tightening the chains around you or breaking them open. Speak with intention, with authority, with awareness, because heaven is listening, hell is listening, and your future is listening. And the words you choose today will become the reality you walk in tomorrow.